Hey there, what's going on? It's Lisa here, Raw Food for Kids. Hope you're having an awesome day. I am a little hoarse. My girls got me sick. Actually, Mackenzie brought home something from camp a couple weeks ago and got the girls sick, and then the girls got Jen sick, and then Jen got me sick. So I sound a little funny, but I'm doing good. So anyways, we got soup week here. Got some awesome soups gonna be making. All raw vegan, nice fresh ingredients, perfect for the summertime. You can have any of these soups cold, room temp, or feel free, I'll let you know on certain ones like the one I'm making right now. If you want to eat it warmed, you could just put it on the stove and just continuously stir it on a low heat, and just, you want it basically like if you were giving it to a baby. So just real warm. You don't want it boiling or anything like that. But we are going to make a Mexican corn soup with a peppercorn relish for a garnish. How about that? It's going to be awesome. So check this out. We're going to start with the little relish. This is going to be like the garnish. And I'm making enough for 2 people. So just multiply as needed. Corn's just been so sweet. So I've got... this is a cup of corn, fresh corn. So I got a cup of fresh corn. And what's cool about this is in the wintertime you can make this recipe and just use frozen corn. So I got a cup of fresh corn. I've got that's about like 3/4 of a cup of some bell pepper. You can use a cup. It's just what I cut off and I ended up measuring. I'm like, it's about 3/4 cup. I just use the red, the yellow, and the orange, just because I happen to have that. But feel free to use whatever you have. And I just do the pepper dice to be roughly about the same size as the corn. You know, kind of small. You see, because it's a garnish. You know, you want to have a little bit of flavor in the soup. And then I've got about 2 tablespoons of some fresh chives. Because when I think Mexican, I think like fajitas, peppers, and onions. But onions can be kind of harsh, but chives, they're an herb, and they're very delicate, but they give you a little slight onion flavor, and it looks beautiful too. Okay, so I just chopped those up. See, already? Look at our relish. And that's it. We got fresh corn, bell peppers, and chives. And that's going to be kind of our texture or garnish in our soup, because we're going to make like a kind of a flavorful broth, okay? So that's that. I'm going to put that aside. Now, for the soup part, what I did was, what you're going to need is, I've got, hopefully everybody has a juicer. I went ahead and juiced 1 pound of carrots and 1 whole stalk of celery. So 1 pound of carrots and 1 stalk of celery, which is an awesome juicer juice. It's delicious, kind of sweet, but this is going to be our liquid. Okay, so I've got that. I've got 4 ears of corn, fresh corn, that I just took off the cob. See that? And then to season it up, I'm basically going to put this in the Vitamix. I'm going to take this corn and puree it with this liquid. And I'm going to add some ground coriander, some ground cumin, some chili powder, and a little salt, and maybe some pepper. Basically like our taco seasoning. And that's what's going to flavor it up. So let's get this going. And what I actually want to do here is, because I want to puree this so it gets kind of creamy and just gives it a nice corn flavor. But I don't want to overwork and oxidize my juice, because it's so beautiful when you fresh juice it. And if you kind of whip up a lot of air into it, it kind of bruises it and kind of make the flavor a little off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the corn in with a cup of water. Forgot to get my water. Okay. So total you'll need 6 ears of corn. 4 for in here, and 2 for your salsa. So I got a cup of water in here. I'm just going to turn the Vitamix on and just let this kind of get a head start. Alright. Tell me that doesn't look good already. Look at that. Looks like cream. A lot of times when you they actually call when you kind of take the corn off of the husk and you kind of scrape it, you got kind of like that milky bit, and I mean, look, it looks like milk. I don't want to spill out of the blender, but you see how creamy it is? It's gonna be awesome. So now I'm gonna add in the carrot and celery juice. Okay, it's gonna give it some depth of flavor and, you know, make this kind of like a nice flavored broth. The corn will kind of thicken it up and make it like have a corn flavor. Obviously, that's what we're going for. We're going to need some salt on here, bring out the flavor. Alright? Just put a pinch of that. This is all to taste. The chili, the coriander, and the cumin. Coriander is basically like dried cilantro. So I'm just going to start with a little bit and I'm going to taste it. And of course my taste buds are a little off, but I'm probably going to do about a half a teaspoon of the coriander and the cumin. In there. And this chili powder is pretty hot. So I'm going to do like an eighth of a teaspoon. Alright. So we've already mixed up the corn pretty well, so now all I need to do is just kind of blend in the spices and mix everything up together. Kind of looks like a roasted red pepper soup. Alright, let me taste this. I mean, how easy is this? Can't smell that great. Wow, you guys are going to love this one. This is killer. Ooh, I got a little spice just from like an eighth of a teaspoon of that chili powder. I got it from an Indian store. Thing's on fire. This is tasting really nice, actually. I think it's perfect. You can taste the sweetness from the corn. You got some of these spices that are kind of making it savory. And now to plate it up, see? Look at that. Now that's a lot of soup. You probably could, I mean, you know, if you're a raw foodist, and you could definitely, you know, make this your whole entire meal. If you're serving it for company, you could probably almost get like 3 portions, 3-4 portions. So look at that, and then you just put this pretty, fill this bowl up, put your, garnish your salsa right in here, or your relish. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Can you guys see? I'm gonna remove the camera. See that? Look at that. Isn't that cool? Let me take a little bite here. So now you have this nice pretty broth. Look at that. See that? And now you have a little bit of texture. The fresh vegetables and everything in there. This is really good. Anybody would eat this. Mmm. That's awesome. Mmm. So anyways, I hope you like this one. I will be taking pictures of the food and posting it on the Facebook fan page for Raw Food for Kids, which is on my feed section. I'll have a link for it. And I will be posting the recipe at rawfoodforkids.org. There's a link for that too. So if you didn't catch all this and you don't have time to watch the video again, you could just check out the recipe. But sometimes it takes me a day or two to put it up. Oh, really losing my voice here. But Anyways, please subscribe to these videos. Give me a thumbs up if you like the recipes. Leave me a comment, and I will talk to you real soon. This is a really good one, guys. So give it a whirl. All right, take care. Remember to eat happy foods. Talk to you soon.